Hello everyone, my name is Jean-Paul Tishime. I'm doing a Masters of Education in Chemistry Education. In this short video, I'm going to show you how I have done my work. I uploaded the course on Canvas online website. Here are the steps by step how I have done this practice. Here are the different courses where I was enrolled, but for me I worked on the chemical properties of acid and bases. This is the front page showing the lecture information. I shared the announcement to inform students about what they have to do in order to achieve learning objectives. Assignments were shared also to help students work in their time. Here there is an example of an individual task which was shared to all students. I shared discussion also where all students were encouraged to participate and share ideas on given topics. For example, here it's talking about application of acid and bases and what they can be found in our daily life. The students who did online assessment were given marks about different quizzes, assignment, participation, as well as attendance, as you can see from here. I had more than 10 students who participated in my course, and here we have the pages which were organized depending on the number of topics, as you can see from here, like chemical properties of acid and bases, among others. The files which were uploaded here were organized into folders like this one of notes. I have the handout which can be accessed online or be accessed offline in order to master the content. The syllabus was shared to summarize the content to be covered through this course. Outcomes, they were shared as well to help students to know what they are expected to learn and what they are intended to achieve during this course. Rubric was shared also to show students how marks will be allocated. Here are the quizzes. Let's take the sample of quiz number 1, which had 13 minutes and 10 marks. So this is the preview for the quiz. One question was shared at the moment you open it. Modules were organized in the number of topics. Additionally, I added another source which is called the Monarchy Academy, an online source where students can watch the video and deepen their understanding, as you can see from here. There is also the big blue button. I had an experience of having online conference. Let's take a sample for this one, which was concluded on the 13th of July. Here are the notes which were presented, as you can see from here. Discussed about preparation, and as we continue, for collaboration, I used the Google Documents. You can see the collaboration one which was concluded on the 7th of July, another one on the 13th of July. So attendance also was tracked to see how students are participating in the lesson. As you can see from here, I was able to mark or tick the students who are attending or the ones who have not attended. And also there is the analytics. So the analytics of my module is 79.23, meaning that most of the students participated as it was expected. So there is also the new Lucid chart for collaboration, where students were able to draw different charts. As you can see from here, this chart is showing the relationship between acid and bases. How do they react and interact? As we are concluding, I have to talk about the AI in education as the last point. So as you can see from here, AI tools are being used by students in order to do different tasks while learning. In this slide, we are going to explore how AI is changing student assessment. There are different AI tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, Quillbot, and Google Math, which are used to complete different tasks. So we have real scenarios where we can see online in assessment, where students can use ChatGPT, for example, to write a report without understanding about a given topic. They can also copy answers directly during online tests They can paraphrase to hide plagiarism. And the worst thing is that they can get grades that they do not deserve. So then what can be done as way forward to ensure that the assessment is valid and reliable? One can encourage oral presentation instead of written reports, as well as doing practical tasks using Turnitin to avoid plagiarism, and also making rubrics rewarding the originality and focusing on the process rather than memorization. This is the end of my presentation, and thank you for watching.